Everybody has a podcast.
Hello now. What's good?
What up? What up?
How you doing over there, my friend?
Yo, man, I think I got a verse for that. I got some bars for that beat, yo. I think I got it.
That's kind of nice, right?
Yo, I was in my head. I'm like, yo, man. I'm like going through some shit. I'm like, yo, I think I can freak that for real.
Yeah, we might have to do a freestyle Thursday one day.
I mean, I freestyle any day. I mean,
You got it now.
You drop a beat this worse shit, I'll do it.
I know you were asking about the. This is the same guy that did that other beat. His name's Cushy. Old Cushy. So yeah, that's nice, man. It's Thursday, Friday Eve. So that's a good thing. You got big plans this weekend? You and the kid getting out?
Of course not. No.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm recharging this weekend. That's what it is, yo.
Just gonna take it easy then.
Man, yo, that's all I can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. I think it's gonna rain again out here. I'm tired of this shit. Every fucking weekend, raining.
Yo, man, we on like super sweltering heat, man. Like the heat index today was 110.
Are you serious?
Yo, dead ass, yo.
Holy mama. Yeah, that Texas heat will get your butt crack a sweating. It'll get it a sweating good. Well, hopefully you don't have to deal with that, so inside just cooling out.
Yeah, but they telling us to keep our daggone like thermostat down to a certain level and whatnot.
Oh, that's right, 78. Holy shit, that's hot. That's hot. That's how my grandmother used to do.
What your shit, man? It's cooler than outside, though, bruh.
That's true. Could be hanging out outside. That would not be fun. But
so
sweat.
By perspective, my guy, perspective.
Hey man, you're right about that. Some perspective. You know what? Let's. I was gonna take just a second for the listeners out there. We're gonna do a little something. We're gonna cut the time of the show down to about an hour for just a while. See how that goes, and then I think that'll be good. So I want to get into something. Let's go ahead and do some news check. All right, well, let's see what's going on right now. NASA, it's loud as hell. Let me get this on. All right, but NASA has an upcoming mission. They're sending mannequins to the moon to prepare for crewed missions. Okay, so upcoming Artemis 1. It's the mission to the moon planned for later this year. Won't have a human crew, but the space agency is preparing 3 inanimate occupants of the Orion capsule to measure radiation and vibrations. The Artemis 1 crew members, quote crew members, mannequins will help NASA test radiation vibration and impacts from landing before the space agency plans to send astronauts in an Orion capsule by 2023. So that's pretty interesting. Did you ever get into space as a kid? Like, is that like one of your things?
Yeah, I did.
That's cool. Yeah, I like that too. And dinosaurs.
Yeah, those two.
Yeah, you remember?
I feel like we've been lied to about both of them.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. I remember Red Mountain used to have this dinosaur museum.
Red Mountain.
Hey, why are you hating right now? Hating on Red Mountain.
Me while I'm hating.
That's what I said. Why are you hating?
What was good at Red Mountain?
I was just telling you they had a cool dinosaur museum back in the day.
Dude, and then most people that are listening to this don't even know what the fuck Red Mountain is. So, like, I mean, get the fuck out of here.
It was a dinosaur museum, folks. So, in case you didn't know.
And where was
Well,
it? Dinosaur
on
Museum?
Red Mountain. It was a Red Mountain. It's pretty self-explanatory
Okay,
stuff.
so where is Red Mountain for people that do not live where we grew up?
It's okay. They don't have to know. It's in a place. It's all right. It's in Alabama. Okay, it's a place called Red Mountain. I'm pretty sure this is self-explanatory here. Anyway, back onto this space thing. Do you think this is a waste of money, or is this good to do this before they actually go?
I don't think they're actually doing it. I think that they're saying they're doing it to make people feel more safe about it.
Ah,
Now, if they were really doing it, they would have done it years prior and they would have never told us about it. And
you
I
think that might have happened anyway?
I'm pretty sure it did.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
now is the time to actually like give some like faux like, hey, this is what we're doing. Hey, look over here while it's some other bullshit going on over there.
Yeah, I can definitely see that little conspiracy theory,
I mean,
or
I'm not
maybe
saying it's like full on conspiracy theory, but what I am saying is
misappropriation
like,
of funds.
they don't necessarily let us know shit
Right.
until they are ready for us to know shit, but then they're several years ahead of what it is. And so they think that they're gonna keep us, in the dark, I would think.
They do all kind of crazy tests out there, like sending monkeys into space for whatever
But they
to
don't
see
do
if
that
they.
shit no more, bruh. Like,
I would hope
no.
not.
Cause Peter will fucking be on their ass. Peter cares more about these goddamn animals than fucking black people.
PETA. I don't. Those. I'm not really.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, I'm. PETA. They are. They're not good. No,
So
they're.
so so does Peter not care more about animals than black humans?
Well, honestly, I think they don't care about anybody but themselves. They're a for-profit organization, and they actually kill animals. I mean, they kill dogs. So, look up all that history. The founder, I guess the lady, man, she's. I'm not even gonna. We could do 3 hours, but that organization is pretty inherently evil, man. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Also, in other news, we have antivirus company founder John. Can you say his name? I got it wrong.
McAfee.
McAfee, thank you, sir, was found dead in a Spanish prison cell on Wednesday.
Barcelona. I'm sorry, Barcelona. Barcelona.
Barcelona, after he was ordered to be extradited to the United States on charges of tax fraud. Authorities said they believe McAfee, 75, died by suicide in his cell at a prison in Spain's Catalonia region. El Diario reported.
Catalonia.
Catalonia. There you go.
Yeah.
So they're saying it's a suicide. Let's see. This guy's kind of shady. I know he had some shit going on. He back in 2012, he was reported fleeing his home after authorities sought to question him as a person of interest after the death of his neighbor. So I think that was the America's Most Wanted.
Can I like put the pause button
Sure.
before we get too much further into this particular case? This is the person or company that belongs to the person that when you get on your computer, they're saying that, yo, we securing your shit.
Oh
Why
yeah.
did we not know that when they're asking us to like renew certain stuff, that the person that created this shit is in fucking jail? Continue, Grant. My bad.
Yeah, they're all corrupt, man. But he founded that company in the '80s, and so I'm not sure when he actually sold it off because I know it was later purchased by Intel, and but I'm not sure when exactly. So as far as you know, that goes. He also filed paperwork to run for the president of the United States in 2015. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Well, that guy sounds like he was into some shit. So he knew it was coming down on him, and he decided to get the hell out. So I don't know if you can blame him. Hell, I don't even know. Hell, he was 75. You know.
And
So
rich as fuck.
yeah. So I guess he knew, though. You know, sometimes you just know. But anyhow, I'm not gonna say rest in peace to that guy because I don't know. He's kind of shady. You know what though? You know what? You know what, Reezy?
What up, though?
I got a baller alert right now.
Oh, who's balling?
You know who's balling right now?
Who's balling? I
That
know some people that I know some
Tra-
people that's balling, but who's balling?
oh, Trey Young balling.
Hey, let's go.
Trey Young balling. He's gonna make me root for ATL. I think I'm a Hawks fan right now. This dude's doing it. He's out there getting it. What did he have? 48 the other night? Am I wrong?
No, he had 48
What?
at 48 on the road.
Break it
And
down.
yo, man, check it. Like crazy, crazy shit. Like, so the game that the Hawks actually won to get to the Eastern Conference Finals, man, Trey Young didn't have his best game, but he did other stuff. I mean, like when you're a good player, it's not all about getting buckets. It's about helping other people get buckets and stuff like that. And I think that's what, like, when people who don't really know sports and have never played sports, and yeah, I'm gonna be that guy. If you ain't played, and I'm not saying I played professional level and all of that type crap, but it's like, yo, I've played at high levels, and then I know guys because my kid is going to be one of those kids that's going to be high level. But I take a step back and see certain stuff. Trey Young is like, when he realizes, like, yo, I'm not getting my shot off, but he knows that they're keying in on him, and then he'll like dish it off to the right people at the right time. Like that guy is a fucking baller. Like that dude can hoop. Now, I'm not saying he a goon, because like when I hoop, I need a goon on my squad. But yo, he gonna talk this shit. But yo, he stay backing it up. So he may be a goon. I don't know.
Man, dude's a baller for sure. For sure. I'm rooting for ATL. ATL. So I hope they do well.
Like yo, I really want to see Atlanta Phoenix because that'll be some wild shit.
Ooh, that'd be nice. I think, hey, you know, if that happens, I might just have to watch the NBA on that one. I might just have to.
So you bringing this shit up and you don't even watch the fucking NBA? Fuck.
You know I don't watch the
I
NBA,
know you
Reezy.
don't, but then
I
goddamn.
watch ESPNU Classic on that ass.
All right, man. Fuck out of here, yo.
I watch Mikey J, man. I watch old clips
Yo,
of the
riled
Big
up
O,
about
man.
this shit, knowing that like I
Yeah,
love basketball, man. Fuck you,
Clifford Robertson.
big dog.
Ha! Big dog. Big dog. Baby Jordan. You know,
Harold Miner did not amount to shit.
he
So
didn't. He didn't. They fucked him on that name, man. He got fucked on that name.
no, you can never attach your
Yeah,
name to anything Jordan related,
never.
Kobe related, Bron related, none of that. Like
Yeah,
you're set up for failure.
yeah. That's for sure, my friend. Those guys are just, man, that's like, yeah, basketball royalty. But that's yeah, I'll probably, ATL. So we'll see what's going on. Do you now with all this, you were like in Phoenix, right? That's the kind of team you're rooting for, or do you even like when your team of teams isn't in it? Do you find yourself rooting for a team?
I started rooting for players,
Okay, I feel you.
and and so like I'm definitely rooting for Chris Paul because Chris Paul, like man, Chris Paul, man, he's a he's a damn good player.
Yeah,
Like
he's a baller.
motherfuckers that don't know basketball, like yo, he ain't done shit, blah 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 blah. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, man, when I used to hoop on a regular, like back home, yo man, I had chicks that was trying to get into the WNBA, and yo man, they would bust my ass. And I'm
Mm.
like, yo man, I took a step back because I was like, yo, I don't want to be physical with her because she's a female. And she was like, goddamn, putting forearm shivers in my neck and all of that.
Mm.
And I'm like, yo, this how these professional players really get down.
Oh yeah, man, I bet. Right now, I'm looking at it's halftime 46-48. Looks like the Suns are leading. So it's looking like a good one, my friend. So old Devin Booker, and then let's see this Paul George. All right, I'm gonna have to catch up on some stuff then, man. Maybe watch a little NBA. You know, catch up.
Like, I'm telling you, man, I am not the I'll tell you like straight up, man. I don't know shit about baseball unless it's got nothing to do with the Yankees. Like if it's the Yankees, and then maybe the Astros because I live in Houston.
Yeah.
But I mean, shit. When it comes to like basketball, football, man, yo, I'm all over that shit. Like straight up, hockey. I tried to get into it, but then I was like, yo, y'all don't like PK Subban, so fuck y'all, and so fuck hockey.
What's the hockey team out there in Houston?
We don't. Well, they got the Dallas Stars, but I don't
Oh,
live
okay,
in
okay,
Dallas. I don't live in Dallas.
right. That's is that NHL?
Yeah, it is NHL.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought it wasn't.
Man, Texas got every major league thing that you want out of this bitch.
Yeah, no, I know they do. I just wasn't sure about that team, the Stars. For some reason, I thought they were a like a you know minor league hockey. For some reason, I'm not sure why. But you know what? I kind of have a Reezy rant. I'm gonna go with this. Give me a second here.
This is Reezy's Rants.
Ooh, okay.
Everybody is a podcast.
Well,
Podcast.
well, there it is. And whoopsie. All right. So now I know Reezy and I have talked about this. I don't have a problem with what virtual happy hours. Okay, I
Yeah.
understand, but let me bring another wrinkle into this. Okay, virtual happy hour. Okay, it's kind of cool. I don't really understand it as much. Then they bring in the scavenger hunts. I'm not so sure about that. That's a little bit. I mean, come on. Can we get on for a little bit and then just get? Do we have to go and scavenger hunt on the webcam? I don't see the point. I mean, I don't feel like that's really team building. Let's go out and, as regions, hit up some paintball. I know we're just coming out of a pandemic, but that's something you can socially distance at. And you don't have to bring a whole national team out, and you can still be effective as far as team building and learning. But I'm not really, I don't get the whole, I mean, I get the one part, all right, this is kind of what we got to do right now with what has happened, but getting a little cute with the scavenger hunts in some of those games. What do you think, Reezy?
I don't think you want to know what I really think.
What do you think? That's what you're here for.
Uh,
You love
I,
that kind of
I,
stuff, though,
I,
don't you?
I, I think it's a mix. It's cultural, and then like also familial. Like I mean, straight up, like dude. And I heard some shit earlier today, like in Texas and some other states that like there were like COVID like cases that were increased based off of people that had birthday parties because everybody like said, "Oh snap! I can now have a birthday party for my kid." And I'm not gonna front. Like I was like, "Yo, my kid's birthday in September." I was like, "Yo, that okay? We can do this." But then now hearing like that's what it is, I'm like, okay, let me make sure it's people I know that's not on no bullshit. So I mean, you really don't even know what it is, yo.
Yeah, I definitely see your point of view on it. I mean, I'm not saying it's not effective. I'm saying just don't stretch it out into something that's kind of ridiculous. I don't see the point of a scavenger hunt. All right.
Well, no, like I'm not saying scavenger hunt, but like think about it. So like my kid's about to turn 13 soon, and because I mean he's a popular kid, shit like that, blah blah blah. It's looking like it could be a lot of kids, but then now I'm thinking, you know what? Well, let me just keep this shit to people that I know that I talk to,
Right. Hey man, I understand. You got a lot of shit to think about as a parent, you know. Whereas I don't really have to. I can just kind of talk some shit. But yeah, I mean, I kind of we're kind of talking about two different things in the avenue of like work and then family. But as far as the work thing goes, yeah, I mean, I see what they're trying to do, but let's not get too cute, man. I can see not definitely not getting a bunch of people out. Maybe if they could work out the something with just regions. I think it's important. But you also got the side of the pandemic and that too. So it's just kind of an odd time to be working through all of that and kind of being in that situation. So, man, good discussion. I like it. Giving me some stuff to think about. That's
No, let's
awesome.
get some fun shit, yo.
Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. We were talking another day about some hotties. Top 10 hotties of the 90s. Ooh. Now, would you like to go or would you like me to go?
Now I want you to go.
You sure? Because I'll let you go.
No, like I'm legit trying to hear it because like that music that you just played, like, dude, I gotta take a seat back, but like, dude, all right, man, yo, run this shit, bro.
All right. So, number 10 on the list is Nicole Eggert from Glendale, California.
Hey, let
She,
me stop. Let me stop.
yes, sir. Go ahead.
So, are we doing their um like their real names, or we doing their names on their shows? Because I thought we was doing like names on shows and stuff like that.
Well, some of these girls kind of did like, multiple parts. So I was going
Yeah,
to give them the
I know
real
that
name.
too. But
Yeah.
yeah, I know who Nicole Eggert is. Like
Right.
Baywatch. I got you. But
But didn't she do Charles in Charge as well? Or am I,
she did do Charles in Charge.
okay, cool.
But I'm just because like there are some that I don't have necessarily all their background, so I'm just trying to figure
That's
out.
cool. I just got the real name and where they were born, man. I mean, you don't have to.
Well, I ain't got the birthplaces because that shit's creepy.
No, that's cool, man. You don't got to do that. I'm just doing that just to because it's kind of funny. Like, we'll get into it, but she's from Glendale, California. She did Baywatch. We just said Charles in Charge. So, and then some random. I don't know if they're Cinemax movies. I think she might have done some of those. The softcore ones.
Skinemax.
Skinemax, yeah. Oh yeah, cracking the old cable box code. Um, and I'm trying to think of anything else that was significant, but her main thing was Baywatch, I think. Can you think of anything with her? Anything else?
No, dude, and my list. I'm gonna run through so quick. So keep it moving.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So on this next one, number 9, Daisy Fuentes, MTV.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember she was sexy. She was born in Cuba, so you know, like those Cuban gals. Mm. Number 8, let's go Christina Applegate from Los Angeles, California. We all know her as Kelly Bundy. And that's their main thing. So, number 7 is Selma Hayek. Ooh, born in Mexico, big boobies, we all know. Yeesh. Ew.
what show was she on in the 90s?
So she was in that movie From Dusk Till Dawn. That was her, like,
Dude, we were doing shows. Like, what the fuck are you talking
I
about?
thought we were just doing hotties of the 90s, period.
All right, man, go ahead.
If not, then I can put in Marissa Tomei for her because I think she did some sitcoms. Anyway, number 6, Courtney Thorne Smith. So she was in Melrose Place. She did According to Jim. I think that was 2000s though, and some other assorted things. Hot Allison from Melrose Place. All right, number 5. Oh yeah, she was from San Francisco, by the way. Number 5, Yasmin Bleeth, New York City. Baywatch. Sexy. Very sexy. I don't think she did anything else. Maybe some random movies. Number 4, Erica Eleniak. We talked about Under Siege, and then she's actually still pretty hot. All right. She is from Glendale, California. Number 3, gonna go out of the country, the UK, Elizabeth Hurley. I thought she was pretty sexy. You know, kind of long and lean. Had that thing with Hugh Grant. Hookers. All right. So that's number 3. Now, with number 2 and number 1, I feel like these are going to be interchangeable for me. I'm going to go ahead and go number 2, Jennifer Aniston from Los Angeles. We all know what she did. And number 1, I'm going to say Carmen Electra, MTV. She's just so hot. From Sharonville, Ohio. So that's kind of interesting. But definitely hot tea. And that's my top 10. Reezy.
Yeah.
You ready?
Okay,
Or
so
would you like to say anything about that
I
top 10?
got shit to say about your top 10, bro. That's you. Like, yo, fuck it, yo. Like, if it's you, you know what I mean? Like, run it. Racist fucker. But
Racist?
anyway,
How is that?
anyway, anyway,
I had somebody from Cuba
any,
on there, man.
okay. Anyway, so I am going.
Ah, oh, magicalness.
Is somebody coming in?
I'm just waiting on you to do your thing.
Oh, well, shit. I bet. So check it. So number 10. Her name. I don't remember her name on like the actual show, but Essence Atkins. She was on The Smart Guy. She was TJ's sister, like super attractive, super cute. This is when I was growing up. Like, so she's number 10. Number 9, Kim Fields, who was Tootie on The Facts of Life, which is from the 80s. However, in the 90s, she was Regine on Living Single. So, gotta give her love. Also, so that was 10, 9. All right, so number 8 is um Denise Huxtable, also known as Lisa Bonet from The Cosby Show / A Different World. Next up, Whitley Gilbert from a different world. Man, Whitley, as arrogant as she was, and old money from the South, like, man, she's like super attractive, super hot. Next up, Blossom, Maya Bialik. I don't know, man. I was growing up like, yo, I thought Blossom was like super cute. So coming up, I'm gonna put these two. I don't know how I'm gonna do. All right, so after Blossom, I got Tatiana Ali, also known as Ashley Banks, and then ahead of Ashley Banks, I have Karen Parsons as Hillary Banks, both from The Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
That's a good one. She's really hot.
Above those two, I have Lark Voorhees, also known as Lisa Turtle from uh, Saved by the Bell. Now, my top two. Number two, I do not know her real name, but and I also didn't even like look into it. Winnie Cooper from the Wonder Years,
Yeah. Yeah, she's fine.
and she's still fine. I
Yeah.
That's why I can't. And I didn't even think to look about like where the real name is. But number one, Topanga from Boy
Ooh.
Meets World, Danielle Fishel. Like
Whoop.
she like from my youth, yo, she killing the game.
Yeah, she's hot. Hot. Man, I didn't have any black girls on mine.
Cause you
Damn.
racist as fuck.
Whatever. To be honest, I totally forgot, man. Like we said, you could put a damn top 50 on here. All right. Let's take Selma Hayek out of there because I did say Tatiana Ali. Now, she was cute. And then,
Man, never take Selma Hayek out of anything.
oh, man, I know she's so hot. God. It's just too many hot ones on here, man. Sheesh.
I told you we could have done a 50.
We might have to do like a top 25 or
But
something or
no,
put a
here's the
spin
thing
on it.
though. We need to expand that shit to like all decades or eras. Like we was trying to do this shit for the 90s.
Right.
Yo, what was Selma Hayek in the 90s?
From Dusk Till Dawn was the 90s, wasn't it? And she had other stuff that was definitely in the 90s. I know she was in the 90s. Like
Is
she's a
that the
90s movie
joint
star.
that was with Benicio del Toro?
From Dusk Till Dawn?
Yeah.
I think that was him and wasn't Clooney in that too?
Yo, I thought we was doing sitcoms.
I see. That's why I thought it was just '90s hotties. So
Yo,
if
I
we're gonna do
thought it was
sitcoms,
90 hotties from sitcoms.
well, we can take her out, and I'll put in Tatiana, man. Shit, that's cool. Or Karen. Shit, she's even hotter than her. I didn't think about her. Damn. Karen Parsons so fool. Good God. Yeah. Man.
You sound weird, but
I know. Oh, help. All right. Well, let's see. That was some pretty good top 10age there. So I feel like we covered those bases. Good list. I think didn't they try to do like a new Boy Meets World? Like
it was Girl Meets World, and it's actually a good show.
it's still on.
Yeah, like because my son is that age, so like it's kind of a hey, yo, I used to watch this stuff, when I was your age, so like it resonates.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I like that.
Listen,
Carrying on.
Panga and Corey actually did get married,
Oh, okay.
and they had a child, and now their child is doing or going through the same stuff, but like Corey's like the new Mr. Feeney type.
This is crazy ass brother Eric in the show.
Uh, I haven't watched it. I don't know if Eric's in it. I know Sean has made an appearance or two.
Okay. Yeah, old Sean. Yeah, old Ryder Strong. Oh
Yeah,
man.
like both the parents, they make appearances though.
Yeah, man. Old Sean, man. He had him a sister in that one. I remember that. What's her name,
He
man?
had a brother.
Do what? No, I mean
Like,
he liked black girls. He had like a black girlfriend in that
oh,
show,
you
right?
mean the sister?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing that thing that white people do. Got you.
Actually, I hear black people say that more than anything. Like old black
Well,
guys be like, "Man, he got
okay,
him a
but
sister.
nah, but
Old
you
Carl
need,
got him a sister." That's why I've heard it, man. Not really white guys. Just
all
being
right,
honest. But
we
fit,
gotta. That means when I get back home, you and I, we need to reconnect and then figure out what's acceptable and who you need to swing on.
my guy, do what the fuck I want to do. That's what's acceptable.
And that's what I fucking appreciate about you.
Amen, brother. Amen. 55, 56. Clippers Suns right now. Just keeping a beat on. I know we got some sports fans out there. If you guys want to call in, I know we're keeping this a little short tonight, and I'm still trying to test out this shit. So you guys may or may not be able to get in. A call in is on, but that'd be awesome to get some callers. But you know how that goes. The kid. He's not coming down, so it's kid free weekend. You said correct?
I mean, no, he'll be back Saturday.
Oh, okay. That's right. Okay, because you guys have you guys got a pretty cool little deal
Yeah,
worked out.
yeah,
So
yeah. We've
that's
balanced this shit out perfectly.
that's nice, man. I like it. I like it. Man, the Mavs are in talks to make Kidd the next coach. You like Jason Kidd? Is he a good coach?
Yes, he is.
That's cool, man.
Like, dude was a good coach when Giannis first got to the Bucks, like his rookie year,
Right.
and then when they fired Jason Kidd, Giannis was pissed.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, Jason Kidd is so like smart. Like he actually, because I follow this NBA stuff, like or just basketball in general. I may be the only person that that watches women's college basketball and WNBA. Like, so I know who's a hooper. I know who can ball. I know who coaches. Shoot, I done got my ass bust by like chicks on the court that was trying to get to the NBA. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's some bad girls, man.
And then like I remember one time I was at Dawson Memorial, like 5 a.m. hoop session, and like you know what I'm saying? I got some work in on this chick. And then she was like, yo, I'm in the WNBA. I was like,
Oh
what
wow.
that shit got to do with me? Hey, yo, man, that was one of the most physical hoop sessions I'd had in my life.
This just was like 1-on-1.
No, this was 5-on-5.
Oh
But
wow.
man, it's like she was bodying me. But yo, you can't call foul on a chick because they're gonna think you pussy. Like you can't do that shit. But like no, nigga, like yo, she was hurting me.
Yeah.
But I couldn't say nothing. I just had to pick my ass up off the goddamn court and then get back on defense. And then that shit really affected me getting back on the court because they pick up who like when you got next ups and shit like that, they pick up whoever they know that like yo man he get buckets, he play defense, stuff like that. But man, like once I got the better of her for 2 games in a row, man, she started getting so physical that I I was like, yo, man, I cannot. No, first off, I could, but it's not a good look if you're just gonna be bodying a chick like that.
Yeah.
So she could get all her shit off on me, but I couldn't do nothing. I just had to take it. So like I was getting buckets, but it's like, yo, man, when she's still giving me that elbow in my ribs, I can't do nothing. I can't say nothing.
So if you could have went all in on her though,
Man, I'd have sent that bitch into the motherfucking floorboards. Get the fuck out of here.
yeah. I mean, that's what I would expect you to say. I would hope.
Man, shit. And this is when I was hooping 5 days a week. Like I was traveling throughout Birmingham to go like play ball in different places.
Yeah, you just like the game. I hear you. Lover of the game. Student of the game. Well, we got some Raiders news.
Now we
Nasib.
don't.
Now, we're going to go ahead and
No,
because,
we talked about this shit the other day.
not on the pod.
Yes, we did.
Did we? Well, there's one
Yes.
thing. There's one thing. There's an update. I think his jersey sales are like going crazy. They're like popping off. Top NFL jersey sales in past day. So I think in the last, well, that's been a, I didn't see anything about that, but hey, man. I guess I don't know what he's doing.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
You know where A gap is?
I do not. Should I know?
You ever play football?
Oh, okay. Now yeah. I got you, brother. So what about it?
I'm just saying that
Well, I know Bo Jackson said,
A
hey.
gap, B gap, C gap.
So wish
And
that.
also, who's going to pick you up on the other side?
Right.
You shoot said gap.
Right.
Jersey sales are up. That's great. But since the jersey sales are up, do the people that are actually driving jersey sales know what the job is?
Right.
And I'm not saying he can't do the job. Like, listen, because I ain't seen enough of the Raiders to know nothing about nobody on that team
They suck.
outside of Carr.
They sorry. Carr sucks. Get out of here.
Gruden and Carr. That's it.
Greg Gruden ass out of there too. He fucking up shit.
But what I'm saying is, though, man, when
Mark
you play
Davis, fuck you.
when you play on that defensive line, I mean, yo, what gaps you shooting? And then who's gonna be shading your outside shoulder? Who's shading your inside shoulder?
Right.
Like what? Like what's the scheme? Like who's the defensive coordinator? Stuff like that matters more so than this, in my opinion.
Them sales matter. That money matters.
But yo,
Money matters.
But guess what? None of those jersey sales are going to him, yo.
They're going somewhere.
They're going to the fucking NFL.
There you go. Exactly. And
But
who's the
none of
apex
that
predator in sports?
None of that
The
shit's
NFL.
none of that shit's gonna get trickled down to him.
That doesn't matter.
And
It's going to the big dogs.
No, but then it's no, but it does. But let me finish. And it's not gonna get trickled down to the people that he's hoping that are going to be emboldened or that is gonna like help them in further endeavors type stuff. That shit's going straight to the motherfucking NFL until the NFL changes certain shit. Like this ain't got nothing to do with like what I'm saying has nothing like yo, he did his thing. And when he said what he said, I was like, all right, yo, let me go look and see what this dude's numbers are. He's a serviceable player, which means a lot. He gonna keep a job. He gonna stay playing. But then, like to see jersey sales go up, that's not going to him, and it's not going to his cause that he's funding.
Duh.
He only funded a certain amount based off of what he could afford. But then once those jersey sales went up, man, the NFL should have sent that shit to the fucking cause that he's trying to help out.
They should have, but we all know this, man. How that shit happens all the time, man. All the time. That's not anything new. That's misappropriation of funds. That shit's commonplace, unfortunately. So, you know, unfortunately, my friend. But man, I'm trying to think about what I'm doing this weekend. It's kind of wide open. I was thinking the strip club, a different one, the one called the Heater. It's a little bit more fancy. You know what I'm talking about, Reezy. It's a little bit more fancy. I like shithole strip clubs because it's comic fodder for me, and I have a good time. But sometimes you got to class it up a little bit, you know? Go into a place where it looks a little bit classy. I'm not saying it's, you know, fucking.
Actually classy.
You're right, but it's better than jammies. So I might just go in there and just kind of see what's going on. Maybe get a dance or two. Who knows? Who knows? Why not? I haven't done that in a while. Actually, my friend's 40th birthday is coming up soon. I don't know what's going on with that. His girlfriend called me and was like, what should we do? Should we go, have a party for him or the comedy club? And I'm like, oh, God, really? Like, this guy's turning 40. Y'all go do something. Like, go to Vegas, you know? And she was like, that's a good idea. I'm like, yeah, I could take his ass to Vegas or something for 40, you know? Go do something. Go somewhere. So hopefully he has a good birthday with that.
He won't.
I know, man. You can't, man, with the lady there, the old battle axe with him.
Yo, why you call him battle axe?
I called her a battle axe.
Why? Is she actually a battle axe?
Oh yeah, she's an old battle axe. Her body looked like a toothpaste tube.
Dang.
Damn. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But you know, the funny thing is, he will tell you that. He's like, yeah, I know, man. She's horrible. He's like, she's horrible, man. So, oh gosh, I'm like, man. Well, you know, shit. Hopefully, whatever they do, man, it'll be fun, man. Hell, 40. You know?
And don't involve you.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool to go out with the fellas, man. I mean, I don't want her involved, man, because you know, just the fellas went out. That'd be cool. But hell, if you got the choice to go to Vegas, you know, I don't know. I guess I would go. I don't. Yeah.
Yo, when's the last time you been to Vegas?
I have actually never been to Vegas.
You ain't missing shit. Next topic. Let's go.
No, wait a minute. I'm not missing shit.
Seriously.
Yeah.
You ain't missing shit, bruh.
No. I appreciate the candor, man. I'd like to. So you were on the strip and just wasn't. How long were you guys out there?
Dude, so I was out there approximately combined 72 hours.
Okay. Was it a business trip or just
Oh
going
no,
out?
this was when Auburn played your Oregon Ducks trip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, flew into Vegas, drove down to Glendale type shit,
I got you.
and yeah, I mean, spent limited amount of time in Vegas, but like, yo, man,
So what was the big disappointing thing of it? Like what, as far as your expectations went?
well, first off, I had no expectations.
Okay. I didn't know if you thought like the strip looked a lot, more shitty in person or you know what I mean? Like
Well,
I would expect
the hotel we stayed in because we spent more money on tickets to the game and flights out there. The hotel that we stayed in was like trash as fuck.
I got you. So no
But
Bellagio.
hell nah, man. We was at the goddamn the Excalibur. That's where we were.
Okay.
Yo, this shit. But even still, man, it was just like it's a bunch of people smoking and like putting tokens and stuff and gambling. I mean, you shooting dice and shit like that. I
I
mean,
got you.
like, I don't know, like that. That's not necessarily my bag, you know.
Yeah. I didn't know if you guys got to get out to any of the clubs or
Nah,
shows.
we didn't
Like,
do that. Nah, like it was, and then there was also like the time I don't know if you remember like that snowstorm that had come through Birmingham. and the rest of the world. So like all the flights had gotten like pushed back. So like my boy that was coming from Auburn, his flight got delayed. And then me leaving out of Houston, my flight got delayed because of everything that was like supposed to like link up. And so we had planned like a whole day in Vegas, but the shit didn't even work out because of fucking snow.
I got you. Yeah, dude, that sucks when that happens. Especially if you had plans in Vegas, man. No nude legends on ice. Damn.
Whatever.
Ah. What kind of beer are you drinking on nowadays? Are you still on the beer or?
Nah, man, off that
Yeah, I never was really a big beer guy myself, man, but
bullshit. Because we used to get the champagne of beers.
oh yeah, we did, but I could never. I had friends that would consistently go out and get a 30 rack, man. I never was really that guy. I'd definitely drink on them, but woo, man, I think it's that aftertaste, man. That eventually got me. I'm like, I can't drink these anymore. But definitely, man, definitely good. Hell, I might get me a sixer. It's been a minute since I've had the High Life, my friend. That's a classic. That is a classic brew. So, what are you drinking on liquor or just cooling out, not drinking,
Man,
living the sober life?
straight water, alkaline water.
Ooh, fancy.
Um, Occasionally a Pinot Grigio.
Ooh, Pinot Grigio, nice.
Yeah.
Nice, man. I can't handle that wine. That shit makes me crazy, man. I had some at a office party one time down there, drove off a Red Mountain, man. Shit. I think it was Merlot or maybe it was one of those red wines, Cabernet Sauvignon, some weird
Cabernet
shit.
Sauvignon.
Cabernet Sauvignon. That's it, man. Yeah, you know all that shit, man. You know all about that shit. Oh man. Well, it's looking like the weekend is upon us, my friends. So, gonna go ahead and wind it down. We'll be back on Monday, 9 to 10. Mr. Reezy, do you have any words of wisdom before we get on out of here? Anything you'd like to say?
Yo, stay strapped, wrap it up, and yo, keep your head on the swivel.
For Reezy Ree and Grant Mills, we love you guys.